custody of whether that 9-year-old child go.
Now that part I don't know, but someone just sent me something about a robbery. Have you gotten that yet?
No, I didn't get that.
Okay, see, my people don't went even deeper. So,
God damn, bitch, what the fuck? I need to stop.
Hold on, you guys. One second. Keyona, Glock wants to know if she can come up and ask you a question. Are you okay with that?
Damn sure can.
Okay. Everyone mute up.
Wait, let me finish this with Keyona, because I don't know how long I'll be able to talk.
I mean, I'm just saying, like, Barb, this is what I want you to do, Barb. This is me. Give her a little grace.
No.
That's a little grace.
No.
That's a little grace.
Listen. Grace is what I'm giving her by not going off on her. Can you put that down, baby, for me a minute, please? Grace is I'm giving her by not going off and not doing the most, but I'm sorry. I have to make people aware. Do you miss what I'm saying? KLB had an actual stroke and is out of work. And I had to push her crowdfunding back because for me, that's just me. I'm not saying everybody. When I thought this lady had a recent death, I thought she needed help more than KLB. KLB got a job. She just can't work at this moment. Who loves the work? But she can't because she really had something happen. You understand what I'm saying? So for me,
to each his own, and maybe the heartstrings is because I had watched a mother who lost a daughter 34 years ago and still fucked up about it. So they don't have a time frame, especially two
children. I absolutely agree. Let me tell you something. If she could have came to me and said her daughter passed away 4 years ago, I would have been like, oh shit, being that I have a daughter, you know what I mean? I would have still felt the same, but I wouldn't have prioritized her before KLB. Make sense what I'm saying? I had already shot her something out my pocket that could have held her over until this Sunday.
Yeah, I mean, listen, let me say this. I've never, and as far as me apologizing to Nitra, snowball's chance in hell. I've never said that Nitra did that to her. I just allowed her to say it on my platform, just like you did and whoever else has. So if I'm wrong, we're all wrong. I would never say, oh, you're just lying on Nitra when I've seen Nitra do bullshit. I'm not going to do that. It's not going to happen. So that'll never happen. Now, no apologies for Nitra.
Keyona, I don't know how long you've been here, but let's not forget that other people from another side of TikTok came over and was saying that she already pulled this scam on the other side with somebody named Oh My God, OMG. Well, I think it's Oh My God or OMG Terrence, right? Well,
I get you. Listen, like I said, I'm gonna give her grace because I would want someone to give my mom, who only lost one, and this lady lost two. So I'm gonna give her some grace, but that don't mean I have to give her no money. And the only thing I'm saying is, I think a lot of people
are giving her grace. We're not asking for the money back.
But okay, when you all say you expose her,
that's right. That's
okay. Yes. But what if she unallows herself? How would you feel about that?
Give her grace to allow her to do it, to con other human beings who maybe. So you're sitting here asking me to allow her to, like, hey Barb, just cut it short. Allow her to have the opportunity to pull this shit on somebody else again that may not. You understand what I'm saying?
Well, here's the thing. I said the same thing when people said, okay, what if Keela did it? I was like, grace, because we all want some. Show no mercy, no mercy will be shown. That's what the Bible says.
That's two different.
Show no mercy, no mercy will be shown. But I will say this.
At hand, Keyona, I want to stick to the situation at hand. We're not talking about Keela. We're talking about Sugar Miracle, right? Who's been on everybody's motherfucking panel and sent everyone different motherfucking messages. I have most of them. You understand what I'm saying? Not to mention,
I got them. I got the same messages you got.
A lady tell you about the neighbor, the lady who did our street?
I'm gonna tell you why, Barb. I'm gonna tell you why. Because I be on this app, I get so many people do what Sugar and all the rest of them do. But let me tell you how Sugar got some money out of me. I had a live one night. We did a drawing. Ray the Fixer wants some money. Sugar wants some money. Ray didn't get back with me in time. So I said, Ray, if you don't give me back, give me the information to send it to you, I'll give it all to the other person. Ray said, yeah, you can give it to the other person. So that Sugar has never gotten any money from me on a sympathy level. She won it. She actually won Ray the Fixer's part of the money. I just don't do it, y'all. I don't do it. I don't
Hold on, you guys. Hold on 1 second. I know this sounds like a conversation that's a matter of philosophy, grace, and being theologians, okay? So I want to give you guys a chance to, because I want to let Glock up, and y'all know me, I get really anxious when this panel is full, so I want to let Glock up, but I wanted to let Barb finish.
Okay.
No, I was just saying she didn't win any money. She won.
No, from me, baby, from me. So that's why it wasn't a scam from me, because I make them win their money over here. I don't give away no money. I can't do it.
That's fine. You know what? That's fine. Everyone
I'll be mad
a different way. I know I could be mean and I could be bitchy and I could cuss people out, but I still have a soft spot for people. You understand? I don't know how to turn it off. I don't want to turn it off. You know what I'm saying? That makes me human. That makes me who I am. That makes me the person that I am, that approachable, the non-approachable person that everybody thinks I'm not, but I am. You know what I mean?
Thank you for the gift.
I'm sorry, I can't, because I think about the elderly on this app. You know what I mean? Who living off fixed income.
Right.
And that here's that story. And guess what they're going to do? They're going to give her half or maybe all of their Social Security that they only get once a month, because of the guilt that they feel. Because guess what? They may have lost a child. So they sympathize and they understand.
Right.
In my heart, I cannot sit by and not release this shit and not let everyone know that this shit is lying. That'll be a fucked up.
You know what, Barb? You're a grown woman. I can't tell you what to do. I just know it's not something I would do, because after that on the live, she said she's going on the live herself the other night. I can't take the chance, man. I just can't.
Well, I'm gonna tell you what I said earlier.
I still like her.
Either. I said I wish they can change the law. When people keep hollering they gonna unalive yourself, because when you're gonna unalive yourself, you ain't gonna tell no motherfucking body, right? So I wish they would change the law so I could go ahead and tell a bitch to do it, because I know a bitch ain't gonna do it. Because if I want to unalive myself, what the fuck I look like telling you for to stop me? That shit is all for game, attention, and sympathy. Her gig is up, Keyona. I know you with the thing. You're just like how I was. I was very defensive of her on my live. I'm sorry, I was. And you're very defensive of her now. That's how I was, so I can understand. But I'm sorry, I'm dropping this shit, and it is what it is. I'm sorry. And she's going further than me. She's going back into the they got people that expose scammers that scam people on TikTok. She's going back in that motherfucker. I don't give a fuck about she changed her name. You can change her name, but you can't change her looks.
Well, I'm gonna tell her when I'm gonna tell her. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna tell her. I'm gonna say, Sugar, you really didn't have to do all of this. All you had to do was say you needed a laptop, a prom dress, a house. I mean, just do like everybody else. Get what everybody else getting. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta put your child in.
It ain't that deep. Listen, you got some really, like some real good people out here. And sometimes you don't need a sob story, or you don't need hey, listen, I'm fucked up. Whatever, I'm fucked up. Hey, can you help me? Be grateful for the help you get, and study being greedy and adding grief and then coming on the panel crying and doing all this extra shit. I'm gonna unalive myself. What you won't do, you're not gonna play on my top. You ain't gonna play on nobody top around me. You understand what I'm saying?
I got you, Barb. I got you. Nah, me and you, we still cool. So we're gonna let Glock up. We're gonna let Glock up.
You can let Glock up with us. I ain't got no beef with Big Sugar.
No, but I don't want a lot of people on my panel. I'm
Oh
not
yeah,
a big like
you got that claustrophobia
mass
shit.
panelist. So I'm gonna go ahead. I'll let you finish up, Barb. But
I think I'm finished. I think I'm finished. I was asking before Keyona came up. Did you have questions? I am, and I want to let everybody know. I apologize. I don't care who got mad at me. These receipts will be released on Sunday. Everything I have. I'm not the only one that she sent it to, unfortunately, and I'm sorry, Sugar Miracle. You know, I apologize, but I gotta do it. You say what, baby?
Can you also let them know what time you'll be live Sunday?
I go live on Sundays at 8 a.m. Y'all can follow the page. However, I'm dropping every motherfucking thing. I'm gonna have the neighbors, if they up, Lord allow, if they up, I will have them there. I would not have a praise team. So we will be able to drink in peace this Sunday. You know, ain't nobody gonna be asking, can they play church music? No, we ain't doing all that shit. I mean, ain't nobody finna be crying. It's not a bash session. Let me get that motherfucking clear. It's just stating fucking facts. You know, we're not coming to beat the woman up. No, we're not doing that. You know, because she's done. You know, she's had a loss. But I'm sorry, her wrong is her wrong. You know, if I did it, you the bitches would have been like, Barb, this whole, you know. But we gonna do it gracefully. You know, I did suggest some shit and they said I was wrong. So, we just gonna put, I don't fucking know, that shit might be wrong too. Well, I don't know what to do because I was gonna
Just
get a
pray
flight.
about it, Barb. Just pray about it because only you have to pay for the transgressions you do. That's it. Nobody else is gonna pay for them. You do. That's it.
Now,
And
I
she's
ain't talking
gonna pay
about
for
the
hers.
message. I'm talking about the
And she
flyer,
gonna
but-
pay for hers. If she's wrong, she's gonna definitely pay for hers because again, somebody else could have got it. So I just asked that pray about it, babe. Between now and Sunday, just pray about it.
Yeah.
Because you let the Lord lead you on this past Sunday, let him lead you next Sunday. Keep with the same thing you're doing, baby.
I know it wasn't the Lord because I wouldn't let that lady play the church music on there. So Lord ain't had nothing to do with that shit.
You ought to be ashamed of yourself. You did do that later wrong. You could have let her got one selection in. She had to get an A and B. She just got the A side, Barb. Damn.
First of all, it was like 4 praise team members on the thing, and they was trying to turn that shit to a weight. And want to do all that crying. I don't want to cry because, you know, I thought it was a happy moment, you know, that somebody was helping somebody out. Like I get it could be tears of happiness, but motherfucker, I'm drinking. I don't want to do all that, boo. I don't want to do that shit. I'm finna go because I'll be live and it's not a bad session. Please don't come over there thinking that it's a bad. Well, I am gonna let them get off what they need to say. The people from the neighborhood. And I did say something. And I want to say something to Miss Crochet. I apologize, Miss Crochet, that I told you to punch her in the eye and stuff. And I'm sorry I told you to take a refrigerator.
Barb, go your ass to bed.
I just apologize for
Damn.
the things I said.
Go to bed, goddammit.
All right, whatever.
Bye.
Bye,
Right.
Barb.
Yeah.
Y'all later.
Talk
Well,
about
shit.
punching somebody and taking a
I
refrigerator.
mean, for real. Damn.
Lord. Okay, Keyona, you stay right there. Let Glock.
We'll sit richer.
This is Glock. Is this Glock's right page? It looks like her. Hey, Glock.
Yeah, this me. I be changing my picture. Look, Keyona, I ain't come up here to argue with you.
Me neither.
But this is what I want you to understand.
Mm-hmm.
When it first came to, I don't know if you know it or not, I lost my 24-year-old son. When that lady...
And I'm sorry for your loss. I am.
Thank you.
My daughter, my sister
you.
was 23. She was almost 24, so I get you.
Thank you. So when she first came to me, that was the first sentence she dropped in my inbox.
Mm-hmm.
I just recently lost my child.
Mm-hmm.
So automatic, I'm a real angel mom. I'm gonna help them ladies however I can because I know what they go through. I know what we go through.
I got you.
So she said that sentence, and just something fell off immediately in my spirit. I said, I lost my child too. I gave her all the apologies and condolences. I said, I lost my child too. You know what she did, Keyona? She didn't even come back and say, hey, Glock, I'm sorry about the loss of your child. She went right on to bed. Now, I don't know if, and I just left it alone. I just left it alone. I ain't say nothing to nobody. I left it alone. Then she went to the next person closest to me, was Poetic. And she kept sending and sending. It was something new every couple of days that she needed help with. So I told Poetic, leave it alone. We're not even going to talk about it. Let it go. And that's what we did. We didn't say nothing. And then she popped up again. And everything started in my life today. We were talking about sex and all kind of stuff over there. But then some kind of way she came up. Thank y'all for the gifts. Some kind of way she came up. And then the people just started coming on my platform talking about how she did them. Now, so far, out of the 22 receipts I got, the ones that came from the church really piqued my interest. They say the same thing, Keyona. They say, hey, so-and-so and so. Hold on. Let me just read one verbatim without calling this person.
I have a question for you.
What's up?
I saw you call me every name under the sun, and I'm like, what the fucking hell I got to do with this? Why
Keyona, listen, Keyona, I'm going to get to that part. Just hold on. This one came from actually a big creator on this app that says, good morning, so and so and so. I'm a supporter of yours and I wish I could subscribe. From my heart, please know that I don't mean any harm of asking you if you could please consider helping me with some food. I'm from said place. I'm trying to get my life on track. I've lost my daughter just recently. Keyona, when I tell you, if you take the people name out and insert another name, it's rhetorical. It's rhetorical. The church people, I didn't ask for these church people to come to me. Some kind of way they found me and started DMing me. So I told them where to send me the stuff to my IG. It's sick. And I know I heard you ask Barb, you ain't asked me, but you want us to give her grace. She took that precious baby name and put it out there in order to pull on people's sympathy strings. That is wrong, Keyona. That is wrong.
Brock, I hear what you're saying. Here's the thing. On this app, people do the weirdest thing. You got some. Hear me out, Glock. Hear me out. No,
I'm listening. You got my teeth.
You got a person who's in the comments want to have some attention right now, who literally made their daughter cry in front of everybody to get cash apps, who literally let CPS take pictures of their child to get, to get cash apps, but yet ready to go party hardy with y'all in September. People feel like, children bring the money. Dead children maybe bring even more. I don't know, but I know alive children bring it because Trina used hers for it. So
Lord.
She keeps trying to make Nosy pay attention to the fact that somebody has made a page that says Keyona's big-headed daughter. So she keeps saying, Nosy, Keyona big-headed daughter here. Nosy, no, Trina, your bath water here, and I'll pay anybody $25 if you'll change your name to Trina's bath water. I'm back to you, Glock.
Hold on.
I'm back to you, Glock. I'm back to you, Glock. No, she was trying to be funny.
No, she was trying to tell me so I could block the page, and the page hasn't commented again. That's why I haven't been able to block them. She wasn't telling.
I've been tagging them all day. If they think that shit,
so I could block them.
It's not funny.
But so many other pages are here. Why block my baby page.
Because
even though, I mean, come on, y'all. It's a part of the thing, you
Nobody
know.
should be making fun
I get
and
my
mocking your
neck, I
child.
get Keyona's neck, Keyona's edges. I mean, that's a part of the dig around here. Come on, y'all.
Yeah, but
I
Kiana,
laughed when I saw it.
this not about that. It's about
Yeah.
even you. You said the lady won the money. I don't know if you
Yeah.
just not saying the whole thing. I know you done said 100 times that you don't do the cash app things. How many times have you went to the Kiana? You're a woman.
Right.
You're a woman with children.
Right.
And I know in your heart of hearts, you just probably said like everybody else that she got. What if
No,
this
I'm
was
gonna be
me?
honest with you, Glock. You want to know the truth?
Yeah.
I had the exact feeling that you had. That's why I said I ain't giving shit. You can win it, and her name happened and did win. God in heaven knows she won. She
But
did.
let me ask you this.
I
Why
don't
did
feel
you
bad
help
when-
her? Why did you help her
I didn't.
drag Nisha? But listen to me. This lady was in people DMs taking Nisha out and putting this one here wouldn't help me and required me to do stuff. She
Hold
done
on.
it
I'm gonna
at
answer
least
you. I'm gonna answer
7
you.
times.
When I met her, she was saying that in other lives. So therefore, I'll be honest with you. I didn't stop her and be like, hey, you can't say that about Nitra. But I have never myself said those words out of my mouth. I've never said, Nitra told this woman, I never said it out my mouth. Never. I ain't gonna stop her, but I ain't never said it. Because again, I've seen Nitra do a bunch of bullshit to people. So did I believe it? Yep. But here's the thing. The other night before she said she was going to unalive herself, she went into the washroom and she grabbed the box and we were screaming, no, this is the ashes that she wanted to see. And we like, stop that shit. Stop it. So no, I have never drugged Nietzsche with her.
No, that's not what I said. I said, why did you allow it?
On my platform?
No, listen. What
I ain't
do
even
you
gonna lie.
What do you always say?
What's that?
Prove it. Show me some proof.
But I mean, do you
Come on
understand?
now, Kiana. Come on, meet me halfway.
I'm being real with you. Only thing I didn't do, I did not stop her because again, I don't care for Nitra. So
Right.
that come with the territory. I don't care. But I didn't go around
if
telling.
if
Do you
being
know
fair,
Nitra
Kiana.
told this woman for? I've never done that because I don't really believe in bearing false witness. I don't really do that. Even though the people do it to me, I just don't really believe in bearing false witness like that. But I mean, that's her. That was for her to witness. That's for her to say happened. I'm just not gonna say it didn't happen. And let me ask you this, Glock. Do we know it still didn't happen though?
Them bloggers came over there and
you and me and all of us said we had the same bad feeling. So if Nitra had the same bad feeling you and I had, Nitra might have said,
I'm not
show
speaking
me
for
them
her.
ashes.
I'm not speaking for her. The bloggers came over there and gave Miss Nitra what she needed. Cool.
No. Listen to what I'm saying, God. If you had a bad feeling when she came in your inbox, I had a bad feeling. Nitra might have had the same feeling, right? And she might have said, show me them ashes, right?
Listen, Kiana, everybody's discernment is not the same. And you know for a fact, a lot of us don't use our discernment when it comes to certain things.
I did.
That lady was supposed to get a bag from me. Well, not a bag,
no.
but she was
I don't
supposed to
feel like
get... Listen to me. I understand you don't understand where I'm coming from. Not a bag. She was supposed to get something that really counted, that would hold her over. You know why? Because me and her share a story alike.
Right. I got you. And don't get me wrong. I felt in my heart, because she didn't mention her deceased son to me. I just found this out the other night with the unaliving. When she, you know what I'm saying? She mentioned her special needs daughter. Who has a special needs daughter? Bingo. So you feel, thank you. So
don't you feel like some of this shit is targeted, Kiana?
Of course.
If hindsight
but
is 50-50.
I had that feeling then, Glock, and I used my discernment and said, no, sir, you just not gonna, if I gotta go out here and pass out money to every person that got a special needs child, I'll be passing out all day. I don't do that. So when she came in my live one night, I had announced it earlier that day. I said, hey, everybody, I'm going live tonight, Saturday night. We're going to give out, money. Boom. God in heaven knows she wanted fair and square. She wanted $50 fair and square, and Ray the Fixer won 100. And Ray the Fixer didn't get back with me. Ray can verify this. I inboxed Ray. I said, Ray, you don't want the money? I said, it's another lady she needed. If you want me to get, she said, you can give it to her. That's how that happened. So in my mind, she didn't beat me out of $150. You know what I'm saying? She won the 50 and either way it go, but I asked Ray would she let her have 100. Ray said yes. So if anybody got beat, it was Ray, because Ray said yes. But I just don't do it, and I know I can't tell you what to do because, you know, we done got to the bitches and hoes section of our relationship now, but you can't.
It's sad.
Go. I mean,
it's
I'm just
wrong,
being real.
Keyona.
I'm
it's
just saying,
wrong, Keyona.
But
it's wrong.
I was like, damn, Glock said she will not say my name.
Keyona, you
And
pissed
not
me
only
off.
did she say it, but god damn,
Listen,
she called me
Keyona,
everything.
you pissed me off because I thought you were in this whole let me finish. In this whole court against Miss Nitra. But then when I load all of these messages up on my screen, she's changing the creators that she's went to and made false claims against these people. Right. That is wrong as passion wearing 2 left shoe or orthopedic shoes. That's wrong. And if we don't stop it here, what if she pull up on a 75-year-old older person, an 80-year-old older person, and take from them when we could have stopped it now?
But Glock, I get you. But here's the thing. Didn't you and me have an agreement that we would talk to each other? Right?
Keyona,
what did I tell you? You
Keyona,
said, you won't be receptive.
Don't bring that up because you've been broke that rule. You've been broken. But that's not what I'm here for, and I don't want to stress.
Let me just moderate really quickly, okay? I'm just going to mute you both, okay? We're on 2 different pages. Glock sounds like she's trying to get Keyona in accordance with this woman. And Keyona, you keep bringing up anecdotal stuff that has to do with the nature of your relationship between Glock and Nitra, which ain't got nothing to do with what it sounds.
No. Yes, it do, Nosy. I got cussed out like a dog today, and I wasn't in on this.
I got you, and Glock admitted that, and Barb admitted that they don't think you had anything to do with this. They don't. So
but it's sitting on the blog that I am, and Glock cussing me out like a dog. It's on the blog.
Listen, Keyona, there's about 3,000.
Me cussing don't have nothing to do with you saying anything about you were in on this scam with this lady. And I never said that. Poetic even said, I don't think that, but Keyona,
okay.
Let me focus. I'm not gonna bring that to Nosy panel. This is my thing. I want you to
there's almost 3,000 people in here, and we can attest, and we'll just dead this conversation so Glock can get to what she's attempting to get you to be on the same.
All right, that's what's up.
The only thing that I'm trying to get you to see.
Hold on, let me just get it out. I'm almost done.
Okay, I didn't hear you talking.
In here, okay, and we all can admit that Keyona was also duped and had nothing to do with this campaign that this woman has been launching to source money. We all agree on that. So no more bringing it up. I'm sorry if the blogs posted it. Maybe the blogs will have a kindness in their heart and they'll delete it, or they'll post a retraction like honest bloggers do and post a retraction in that, because no one agrees with that. I don't agree with that. I don't think Keyona had anything to do with it. I think that woman sounds like she was just making her way across the app like most people do who's attempting to crowdsource, and she just so happened to land on Keyona. Okay, we all agree on that. So I just want you guys to just dead that, and then we can continue the conversation.
Thank you so much.
I would have, if this lady would have came to me the right way, I would have crowdfunded. I would have crowdfunded for her. And I probably would have crowdfunded for her harder than I do other people, because I know what that pain feels like. I know what it feels like. But this lady has gone all the way from the people out in her city to TikTok to people who took 50 of their $100 that was supposed to last them for the rest of the week till payday. It's wrong, Keyona. You told Barb, and I know you want all us to hear that. Just give her grace. Just give her. How much grace we supposed to give somebody that did something like this?
You know what? I can't tell nobody what to do. And there's that. You know what I mean? I can't tell y'all what to do. I know some stuff came sent to me that I didn't know about this evening. So it makes me still feel bad for her, because at the end of the day, she still lost 2 kids. She still lost 2 special needs kids. I don't give a damn what there's some people out there that don't like you, Glock, but that doesn't change the fact that you are a grieving mother. And maybe
And
part
Keyona,
of
if it was me, and I have people that don't like me, if it was me, do you think I would want Poetic or anybody else campaigning for me, saying that you... Listen, grief don't have a timestamp on it. I know this. I'm living with this shit every day. But it doesn't excuse my bad behaviors. I tell these people all the time, stop speaking on people's children and stay away from the dead. Let the dead lie. Let them lay. Let them rest. This lady has used her 12-year-old precious baby name.
It's messed up. I agree. Glock, you and I both agree on that. It's messed up because, again, I didn't know nothing about a deceased child, because I guess that part of the story was irrelevant. It was a special needs child, because I have a special needs. You have a deceased son, so she came at you at that angle. She came at me at a different angle. But, you're going to do your thing. I'm going to do my thing. I guess my biggest fear is she'll feel like the whole app is against her, and she may take her life. So what I want y'all to understand in the comments and all of this, 2 and 3 and 4 years from now, if something happened to a relative of yours and you going, is this my payback because I helped, a lady, I helped tell her, drive the stake against a lady, and she wound up, really doing herself in, and then now your family member doing it, and you wondering, is that my payback? So I just can't risk it. You know what I'm saying? What I'm going to do is tell Sugar, I love you. I'm praying for you. I'm going to continue to pray for you. But of course, you can't do no stories over. You're welcome to still come over here. But what we're not going to do is talk about the trauma. You know what I'm saying? You're welcome. Because I just can't have nobody leaving this world on my conscience. You feel me?
I appreciate both of your perspectives. And with Grace,
I'm out of here because I can't no more. And this ain't got nothing to do with you, Keyona.
It's a lot.
That shit hit me.
You do
it hits me different. I've never tried to spark a conversation with anybody and leave that about with my deceased son. And I can't leave out the other 2 children that I have alive as well. Even though they're not gone, I have to speak to them as a whole. Even though a third of my heart is out there in that grave with my son, I still have to speak and let people know about my daughters. And that's where that lady got me fucked up at. If you have other children, you should have spoke on them. You should have said something. But every single message that I've got started from February of 2024, you left out the piece about your other kids. That is wrong, Keyona.
I dig it. Glock, I dig it. I'm just saying, and again, I can't tell you enough, you have my condolences. So I know a lot of the things that you do on this app is in memory of your son. You know what I'm saying? So, when that's why I get mad when people, when they go unalive. I'm like, look, motherfucker, I know how that feel to go 24 hours and wonder if your family member gonna do it. You make me mad when you say that shit twice or 3 times. I'm gonna wind up saying some ugly shit. So I get it. You know what I'm saying? I get it. You feel duped and you feel like somebody played on the pain that you deal with every single day.
Exactly.
I get it. I do.
And I'm really glad that you guys came to this understanding.
Nosys said, now get the fuck out and lock the door behind you.
I can't lock the door. But I'm really glad that you guys.
I gotta go, y'all. I gotta go.
I just said, absolutely. Again. Good night. No,
thank you, Glock, and thank you, Keyona.
Good night.
I'm shocked Keyona ain't cutting up. I'm shocked Glock wasn't cutting up. Look, y'all. Memories were made, okay? And to the bloggers, I'm just going to say it again. I haven't seen all the videos, but if you're posting videos insinuating, and you know what that means, okay? If not, I'll take you to a tiny bit of school of journalism. If you're insinuating that anybody has anything to do with this story, in regards to Sugar Miracles and her being on the other side of the app and kind of making her way over here to crowdfund without empirical evidence, okay? Because we talk about anecdotal, which is isolated, but empirical evidence. Please write a retraction. Please post a retraction. Please do that. And just give it the honest try, okay, or the college try, as they say. Give it the honest try, but don't. I mean, because we get that problem all the time over here on TikTok, where we just lump people into stuff simply because we don't like them, or someone told us this, but we didn't fact check it. Like, fact checking is important when it comes to publishing news. I publish news every single day, and I fact check all of it. Okay, it's very seldom that some of the stuff comes back inaccurate. Seldom, okay, and when it does, I retract it. So I'm just saying that. So who do we cover so far? We've only been on Sugar Miracles. Now, let me give you guys a recap really quickly before I let Poetic RN in the box, Sonia, Kiki, and Trina. Those are the last 3 people in the box. After those 3 people, do not request up, okay? Because I want to be able to get to some of the other news of the streets. And also, too, I want to talk about Cardi B's divorce and her new baby, okay? So, and that school in South Carolina, that's a whole nother story. So, we're talking about Sugar Miracle. She had went to Keyona's platform and Barb's platform and a couple of other platforms where she was crowdsourcing for the passing of her daughter. And then a lot, I haven't seen them, but according to the sources, there have been a lot of inconsistencies in her story regarding the length of time her child passed away, which again, grief is like, it's like a time machine, you know, time is relative there, but also in regards to having additional children, talking about a 9-year-old child, then talking about a husband, but they were separated. It's a lot. And then also the fact that she came from the other side of TikTok, which technically is this side of TikTok. It's just the past tense messy TikTok, if you will, with OMG Terrence. Apparently she was a moderator for OMG Terrence, according to some of you guys in the chat. And people were saying that because she was his moderator, they think that they were in, as Petty Rose say, cahoots together. And then also, too, with the claim that Miss Nitra, or you guys know her as Judge Trendsetter, had asked her to produce her child's ashes in order to help her with $37. Now, Sugar Miracles never produced that evidence that said that Miss Nitra said that. So I don't know where those claims came from, but I mean, she said them, but she's never really backed them up with evidence to that. So I think a lot of people who were campaigning on that should probably send Miss Nitra an apology. So let me let up Poetic, because I think she has something to do with this story. And then Trina, I saw you drop down, but you're more than welcome to come back. Was this Poetic? Oh, this is Sonia. Hi, Sonia.
Oh, hi. I'm sorry. I don't know if I really have. I had added myself quite a while ago, but I'll just keep it brief in any event. But I was kind of torn about even coming up in the first place because she did reach out to me privately a couple weeks ago in my DMs, just asking if I could help her because she was hungry. And I had told her, yeah, I could help her when I got paid. And so that was going to be another week. But in any event, she messaged me again, and a few days later about her story, about her daughter, and obviously there's pictures to, you can see that her daughter was sick and these things. And so my heart did go out to her, but I was already going to help her without all the extra stuff. So I thought, okay, well, since she had shared with me something so private and like so painful, I thought, okay, well, let me share something with her. And I did. I shared something with her that was really painful and, personal or whatever. And she didn't care at all. She didn't care. She just was like, okay, well, here's my Cash App or whatever. I don't know. I was like, but I still helped her. And I honestly feel like I do have a pretty good discernment, but my spirit didn't sit well with any of it, I guess, which I should have listened to. But anyways, I did want to help her, and I do want to help Sugar Miracles because I do want to pray for her, because regardless of what I've gone through, obviously she's gone through a lot of pain. obviously, she did tell me that she had her ex-husband died, and so the new wife was going to send back her 9-year-old daughter, and she couldn't get out of bed and take care of her 9-year-old daughter, but she was going to try. And so I don't know, but that's why I kind of came forward, because when I kept on hearing all these things like that she didn't have other kids, but then she told me she did, and then all this other stuff, I thought, oh my goodness, like I don't know, it just kind of sat weird with me. But also I was thinking, another thing that happened was a few days in between there, I had seen her, and I was actually like on watching your live, Nosy, and you know how you go like really late or really early into the morning. So I had gotten off of your live, and then I had seen that Sugar Miracles was on live, and it was like 4 a.m, and I'm like, what the heck? Sugar Miracles is on live? And so I go in there, and she's like on a live with like, I don't know, there's 20 people in there. I don't even know whose live it was, honestly, but she was in the panel, and they were like keying about like different things. But one of the things they were keying about was like putting together a skit about like a skit to get some money from people or something like that. But they were like laughing about it, joking about it, and her page ended up getting like banned, the Sugar Miracles, and she came up on a backup page that was Harriet Tubman backup page. And I had remembered that page because I had seen it on other chats, and it was like a troll page that was like causing a lot of trouble in other people's chats. But I was like, oh my goodness, she's Harriet Tubman too. So I just saw that too. But in any event, she told me all these personal things, and just, it's kind of really hard because my heart does go out to her. Obviously, she is in a lot of pain. I feel like she does. She needs help. She does need help, more than just monetarily, I feel like. And I hope she does get that help. But on the other side of me, I feel like, how much is it her wanting to like share with people, or how much is it manipulation too? Because I worked for like with the WIC office for like 15 years, and I help people get like qualifying for WIC. And you kind of get to know people like when they really need it, and when they start putting, like, we would say, extra crema on the tacos to, like, you know, build yourself up that you really, really need this help. And I'm like, well, I'm just going to help you anyways, so you don't need to like bombard it with extra stuff. But I don't know, that was just my thoughts. But I really do hope Miracle gets some help, and I will pray for her, and that's all I have to add. So thank you for your time.
You're welcome, Sonia. I'm curious about that accidental live stream you had bumped into. I'm curious about can you remember, just do your best, right? Do your best to remember, what were they talking about?
They were talking about, like, they would come up with a skit on like fighting with each other, going back and forth, and then trying to make it seem like, I don't know, like, like one of them would start crying so that they would like give her gifts, is what it sounded like. Like they were gonna fight, argue back and forth. One of them was gonna cry, and so that, yeah, people would gift her, is what I caught of it. But they were like joking about it. But yeah, I did hear that.
Well, thank you, Sonia. Thank you very much for coming up here. Ooh. Guess what? Something we'll all have to look into. Okay, but you have a good night. Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome. The rabbit hole goes so fucking. There's more people. The rabbit hole goes so deep. I don't even know what to think. Please, I've been letting people in the box all day, and I forgot to say, tap the screen, share the live. Please help me close out my gift goal. Up next, Poetic. Okay, up next is Poetic. Last one in the box.